Here we're going to take a closer look at our snapshot tool. The snapshot button allows you to quickly grab a snapshot of the background plus any annotations that are drawn on the screen at that point, so that you can later hand out the notes of the presentation. To use the snapshot tool is fairly easy. So let's say we put some graphics on the screen. You can click on the button, it will flash quickly and automatically save the image in the snapshots folder. So let's add a couple of more things. So for instance, let's say we were adding a couple of sky perspective labels, and let's then just draw a couple of graphics. Okay, grab that as a snapshot as well. Okay, so now we can clear this, and whilst we're using it in the presentation mode, you will notice that we've added the ability to recall the snapshots during the presentation. So if you want at any time to refer back to any of the images, you can do. So simply just click on that button, and again we're bringing back up our last saved image. So this was the one that we did previously. Okay, so what we need to do is to now look to see how to add the snapshot button into your scene template file, and we'll do that in the next section. Okay, so let's have a look at how to add a snapshot button into one of our existing scenes, or if you're going to do a new scene, the procedure is exactly the same. So I'm going to click on Edit Scene, and I'm going to open up a previously made scene. So let's wait for that to load up. Okay, so now as we can see, we don't have anything set up with regards to the snapshot. So what you do again is to click and hold on the snapshot button, same with all of the tools in Point, to bring up the configuration box. Okay, in the configuration box we can see a number of options. So what we're going to do is that we're going to choose, we want to see the button being displayed during the live presentation mode, which is load scene, and we also want to add the ability to recall any snapshots that we've grabbed, just in case we want to refer back to these during the presentation. So we can tick on that as well, and you'll notice that you get the forward backward arrows appearing. And with regards to saving the file or the snapshot image, you have a number of options. We can save it as JPEGs, PNGs, TIFFs, TARGAs, bitmaps, GIFs. So whatever file format you prefer, you can choose from this section. So once we've done our adjustments, we can then click on the tick to accept that, and let's close this, and now save it into the same scene, which was my scene 1, and click on save. So now if we go into the load scene mode, which would be presentation mode, we click on my scene, click on open, and there we can see we now have the snapshot button being displayed, as well as our blue arrow. This basically indicates that the file, there are already some snapshots within that particular folder. So for instance, if we want to add another snapshot, we can do. Click on that, click on grab snapshot, and let's clear it. Okay, so now if we want to recall a particular snapshot, we just click on the button, and again we get that appearing. And as we scroll through, you'll see we've got some other snapshots that we created previously. So that's how to add the snapshot button into any existing scene or into a new scene mode. So let's now clear that, and let's have a look at where the snapshots are actually stored. So if we exit the Point system altogether, and you go to my computer, And if we look onto the C drive, and we can look inside my documents, and within my documents you will find .hd trainer documents folder. So double click on that, and that will then open up. And in here, if we go into our snapshots folder, there we are. There are all the snapshots that we grabbed and saved into our folder, so you can then grab these and use them in any other programs or print them out for handout notes. So that's how we use the snapshot tool.